Meta plunged 700 billion in value today, and Zuck's net worth is down from 150 to 30 bill. Meta's the future. This is an investment into the advancement of human species. 700 billion is nothing in the grand scheme of VR chat brought to the mainstream. I hope he continues to pour his entire net worth into Meta. An actual money pit. Best investment decision? I couldn't agree more. I pray that they continue to go all in on Meta and completely ruin themselves. Here, hold on. Let me pull up the graph real quick. Oops. Okay, here we go. Actually, here, I don't know why I did it up here. I'll just do it over here. Oh, yeah. You love to see that. Looks so good. Oof. Oof. You can't help but just celebrate. You gotta love the Metaverse. The gift that keeps on giving. The tier 1 cast iron and the prime king and the resub ladder and huge. It's just 2 big games come out tonight. That's why it's a big night. Thanks for the bits purely and Samurai. Did you see F1 is trying to kill the drivers at the Japanese Grand Prix? No, what are you talking about? Thanks for resub lion. Is the Germa tummy time still happening? Yes, on Halloween. We had to reschedule because his flight got canceled, but it'll be on Halloween. So that'll be a fun tummy time. Why do you think Modern Warfare 2 is shit? Where are people getting that I think Modern Warfare 2 is shit? Where is this coming from? Is this just assumed because I think the last, like, 5 Call of Duties have been shit? I have not played the multiplayer yet. I have only played the campaign, and I said it was fine. The ending is shit. It's a terrible ending. It's an underwhelming, abrupt ending. The post-credit scene slaps. But the campaign overall was fine. The beta was also fine. It's just slower than Modern Warfare 2019. But I haven't played it since beta, and when it comes to multiplayer. So you do hate it. True. Thanks, resub veteran. Well, that's what I was at. What happened at the F1 Grand Prix in Japan? Why are you saying that they're trying to get the drivers killed? Thanks, resub Shurg and Charlie makes me wet. No, I don't know what you're talking about with that one, Punk. But thank you for the bits and the prime, Janine. They put a tractor on the track. Let's see. Verstappen reflects on the difficult F1 race director. Leclerc reveals positive signs that Ferrari can fix key issues. This is all I'm seeing from the Japan headlines. Pierre Gasly's near miss in Japan. How did it happen and what comes next? Is this what you're talking about? Oh. Formula One drivers and team bosses have called for answers from the FIA after a recovery vehicle entered the track at the Japanese Grand Prix while Pierre Gasly was still circulating a soaking wet Suzuka circuit. Okay, so it looks like they just went onto the track during the race, and he almost hit them. We got a little excited. There's a Prime Spencer in the resub, Tyson and Turok in Care. That same thing's happened and it's killed a driver with the same type of tractor. Jesus Christ. Meta, the biggest flop. I think across the entire history of flops, whether it be box office flops, product flops, whatever, Meta has to be the most costly. It's wiped $700 billion worth of value from the parent company and has plunged Zuckerberg's net worth from 150 to 30 bill. Still absurdly wealthy, but you can immediately see these massive numbers and how detrimental it is. And it's only just starting. At least I hope it's only just starting. I don't think it can recover. It's such a failed, useless product. It'll get better with time. The technology will get better with time. But the problem is, Meta is already 5 years behind VR chat. Fucking Blade and Sorcery is a more technically impressive experience than anything in the metaverse. So yeah, maybe in 10 years, but by then they'll be running off pennies. They'll have nothing left. He's the resub Space Cat, and the Prime Waka, and the Bits Tori. Why doesn't Meta just buy VR chat? That would have been so much smarter if they just bought VR chat, honestly. I don't know. I really don't know why they didn't just do that. It's literally a direct competitor to VR chat, but it's worse in every possible aspect. Exit Prime Resplenders. Can you even be a furry or anime girl in Meta? They have like 6 customization options, man. You can't even be yourself. Like, it's just not ready yet. Just give it some time. They're cooking it up. Thanks to the bitch Shuttleman and the gift sub Sonia and the Prime David. No, they have legs. They just had a huge announcement about how they've added legs finally. But as I pointed out in the video I made about it, every single Meta conference always is the same thing. Eventually, we'll have things that currently exist in other things like VR chat. So like their whole conference is, we have these really cool things planned for the future. And that's it. It's like, this is coming maybe in a year. Within the next few years, we might see. That's their whole thing. They have no fucking clue and no idea how long it will take them. Weren't the legs fake? I heard it was all done in post. Oh, that'd be news to me. I didn't hear that. I wouldn't be surprised. Really? It was fake? Holy shit. No, hold on. I have to look that up now. Meta... Okay, how about Metaverse legs? Oh my god. It turns out the legs that were shown off with all the kicking and jumping were fake. That was not actually Mark jumping. The sequence was pre-rendered for the show. Holy fuck, so they still don't have legs. This is a pretty, as much as I hate Forbes, it's a pretty reputable source. So I'm going to assume this is accurate. My God. That's so sad. That's so sad. Holy shit. Thanks to Prime Nifty. Have you done anything with Meta yet? No, I planned on going in there as a joke, but every time I try and convince myself it's a good joke, I'm reminded of the fact that I'd still have to go into the metaverse and it loses all the fun appeal. I know RT Game just went in there recently, and it seemed pretty miserable, like even as a joke. Thanks to resub Taz and Sneaky and Bapish. They have the money and resources to make it good, so why is it so bad? That is a great question. I have no idea how it could be so primitive. I don't know. I really don't. There's a Prime Frank. And the resub toe. There's a video on the history of the world according to the Ancient Alien series. Yeah, someone recommended that not long ago. I checked it out. Do you think his dev team is just ripping him off and bleeding him dry? How can you spend that much money and literally only have Meta to show for it? I don't know. I definitely think there is some tomfoolery afoot. Unless he has only hired the least talented developers of all time, I don't know how it could be in such a poor state and so far behind things like VR chat. I mean, shit, even Second Life. Like, this is barely more technically impressive than Second Life. We started it last night, Kopi. It's just kind of rough because it's the person it's about is very very cringe. It was hard to actually watch some of those TikToks. It's because it has to run on a mobile chip. It's not that complicated. Why does it have to run on a mobile chip? I actually don't. That's news to me. Why would it have to run on a mobile chip? For the Quest 2. I don't see why would that be a hindrance though? Isn't everything already made with that in mind? Oh, well, I guess not everything's compatible with the Quest 2 to be fair. I don't have the Quest, so I don't really know much about it. I have the Index. Like the resub Shinju and Sparlight and Cardboard. Do you think it's actually possible for Meta to go bankrupt? If you had asked me this 1 week ago, I would say no. But this gives me hope. 700 billion erased in a day. Well, I guess not like a full day. A bit more than a day. So, yeah. I think there may be a chance if they continue to go hog wild on Meta, the Metaverse, it could very well fuck them. Plus, Facebook itself already has such a terrible reputation, there's no way they're getting many new signups. I just don't believe that. Facebook is viewed negatively by the youth. Older people are the only ones on there, so the only demographic they still have is like an elderly base. So like they're not Like, they're not fucking prospering. Thanks to Tier 1 Ashton and the resub Beg to Differ and the Prime Scorpdo. Everyone says that, but there's still mad 20-year-olds there. You could be right. Maybe, I guess. But, like, I know for a fact kids are not signing up to Facebook. Why would they when you could just use TikTok? And that's what all of them do. Facebook is just seen as the not cool platform because your mom, dad, and grandma are on there. Why would you want to be on the platform, like, shit posting with your friends when your parents can fucking supervise you? They own Instagram. Oh yeah, true, they do own Instagram. That's another one that's been floundering a bit because they put so much focus on Reels. So I know they lost a lot of their base from, like, the forcing of Reels. I think it's still doing okay, but I know the whole Reels focus has really kind of turned a lot of people away. 95% of Instagram is just stolen TikToks. I don't really go on Instagram, so I couldn't tell you, but that sounds about right. Everything wants to be TikTok right now. Thanks, resub Caleb. Yeah, but YouTube isn't trying to be TikTok. They're just trying to have their foot in the TikTok market. Things like Instagram are legit putting, like, their entire focus on being TikTok. But yeah, YouTube Shorts are a direct competitor as well. But that's just like a spin-off, not the focus. Have you seen Mark Zuckerberg interview Neil deGrasse Tyson in the Metaverse? No, I can't say I've seen that.